Today we will retrace the route that President John F. Kennedy's motorcade took through the streets of downtown Dallas on the day of his tragic assassination. We will take the Bell 407 for our short trip through the city. Its four-blade, soft-in-plane flex-beam rotor system makes it very maneuverable for flying in between buildings. On November 22, 1963, President John F. Kennedy and First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy landed at Love Field Airport on Air Force One. Upon arrival at Love Field, the Kennedys received a warm welcome from a delighted crowd of locals. He gave a short but gracious speech before getting in the open-top 1961 Lincoln Continental. Part of Kennedy's agenda on this trip was to build support for his campaign. There were disagreements between Democratic leaders in Texas at the time, so he was trying to unify the party and gain support for his re-election. Despite his good intentions, fate would deal a hard, cruel blow to the young president. His assassination remains one of the most conspiracy-laden events in U.S. history. Lee Harvey Oswald, a Soviet sympathizer, was found by the Warren Commission to have acted alone. However, numerous conspiracy theories have been spawned by the peculiar circumstances surrounding the event. Skeptics argue that the plot maybe goes deeper, possibly involving government agencies or organized crime. One of the most compelling theories is the one of multiple shooters. There's no doubt really that Oswald took the first and second shots from the 6th floor corner window of the Texas School Book Depository where he worked. The third shot, however, deserves to be questioned. As seen on the film taken by Abraham Zapruder, the president's head is flung backwards with the skull chunks and brain matter being blown onto the trunk lid of the Lincoln. This is more consistent with a physical reaction to a shot coming from somewhere in front of the vehicle. Oswald was positioned to the rear of the limousine. A Secret Service agent recounted hearing the first shots come from behind, but the third shot, he said, sounded like it came from in front of the vehicle in the direction of the overpass. When the investigation stated that 3 empty shell casings were found in Oswald's book depository sniper's nest, he figured that all 3 shots must have come from Oswald. Perhaps sometimes people in official positions don't like to challenge official reports. Ultimately, we are still left to ponder, why did he hear the final shot come from ahead of the vehicle? A mysterious man seen with an umbrella near the motorcade at the time of the shooting has inspired speculation that he was there to signal the multiple shooters with his umbrella. Also, the fact that Lyndon Johnson refused to let Kennedy's body be autopsied in Dallas by the county coroner, as is Texas state law, only fueled more conspiracy suggestions. Oswald used a 6.5mm, Italian-made, Mannlicher Carcano bolt-action rifle, which he had purchased through a mail-order catalog. He trained in shooting when in the Marine Corps, and in 1956, tested above the requirements for sharpshooter. Later in 1959, he scored a little lower and was reduced to marksman. Evidently, his rifle skills were congruent with his ability to hit a moving target. The Texas School Book Depository served as a strategic vantage point for Oswald. The 6th floor window from which he fired overlooked the motorcade's path through Dealey Plaza. Some have debated whether or not he could accurately fire the 3 shots so quickly. When Oswald was later tracked down and arrested, he stated that he was a patsy, suggesting perhaps that he was manipulated. Before he could get thoroughly interrogated, he was shot by nightclub owner Jack Ruby. Even more fuel for the conspiracy fire. Regardless if Oswald acted alone, or was part of an orchestration by some powerful organization, at the end of the day, the United States of America lost one of its most beloved and endearing presidents. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.